told someone like myself that Indian companies will raise $30 billion of equity in 2007, we would have all laughed at that. If a few years ago you had talked about something which is as transformational as Tata Chorus, Tata Steel doing a $13 billion transaction, it's been unheard of. So I think there's been many transactions. I think, as I said, you look back at some, and some of them are more successful than others, some of them are not successful, and we have to take the pain for that.
The Tata Chorus is a good benchmark, because especially the fact that it's been in one sense looked at India Inc.'s success story purely because of the scale, size and brand value.
Yes, I've got to believe, if you look at the last few years and if you look at kind of the whole India Inc. thing, the Tata Chorus stands out as a very successful kind of transformational, landscape-defining transaction.
But see, that's what everybody else likes to say, those who are on the other side. As the person who was on the side of the deal happening, what made it transformational?
I think a few things. I mean, one is, Tata Steel catapulted from, being 50-something in the world order as far as the sector is concerned to, in the single digits. The other is just the size. Relative to Tata Steel size, Chorus was a much bigger company. The third is, I think it has, had much larger implications for India as a whole, because we suddenly saw corporate India breaking out from the mold of doing kind of hundreds of millions of dollars of transactions to a multi-billion-dollar transaction. I think the financing was, very, very creative. I mean, in that we went in and did a $7 billion financing for Tata Steel on a non-recourse basis into the bank market, which in hindsight has turned out to be, we were talking about hindsight earlier, so in hindsight has turned out to be very fortuitous, because the traditional way they were going to do it was into the kind of the high yield market, and at this time, as the events turned out, this financing that we've done has given them much cheaper cost, much more flexibility going forward. And obviously, as I said, a lot of this M&A from the strategic point of view will be viewed over periods of time as to how successful it has been or not.
Do bankers enjoy working with teams that are more aggressive, larger teams? Like, when it comes to names in India Inc., one can easily know who's got what kind of culture behind them. Or is it more like, let's talk about the fees?
No, I don't think that's very fair. I mean, at the end of the day, I think the banking community